It's a Sunday in England today, and overnight we've had, and this morning, lots of snow. So let's investigate what happens with Vibrance HDR. Now, what you'll have here on the bottom photo is a tree taken 12 days ago, very much with no snow. What you have on the top is a similar photo of the same tree, yet with snow. So let's investigate that first and see what happens. Now, going back, I just want to show you what we've done so far, and that is with Vibrance HDR. And if you just look at the picture, and what we've got is some darks of the tree trunk and very much lights of snow. I'm not really sure what's happening at the top here, because what we get here is a very, incredible like Christmas cardy type thing, and you can see that as I've even used a tripod. Is that shadowing or is that snow on the branch? Who knows? But what I've taken just in this demo is, that's the second picture. I'll just get that down. Yeah, just go right. Oh, it's not that one. It's last week. Right, first, second. These are all HDRs, by the way. Next one. Next one. Next one. It's got an interesting quality to it, I think, really. Having snow, which of course so white, we do get quite an interesting like sensor shutter type thing on it. In other words, it can be very, very dark or very, very bright, so maybe the HDR might help a little bit. I did see a muntjac deer out there today. Maybe that sort of inspired me a little bit to look at these smaller trees. The reason I took this one, as I say, it wasn't great conditions out there, meaning the light wasn't brilliant, but that's life. You get out there. Just waiting for this picture to come back in again. I don't mind doing this in real time. I hope you don't too. So that was the same tree but from the reverse angle. I do like the way that some of this green is just poking its head through. I try to never crop my photos, it's just a feature of me. And then, still with the Christmas card theme, that one surprised me. I think many ways the end shot there is quite nice with the V's in the tree trunks and our trusted tree in the background. So let's have a little go ourselves of using Vibrance HDR, which I must have put it, there it is. And you can see the build and the process here. So let's take just maybe one example. So what I'm going to do is click on the dark, middle, and looks like light, and I've selected 3. I open them up. Now watch the build here, because what we're going to do is, there you go, processing, keep looking, and then it's got, now look at the mids here, and what we can actually start to see. Press AB. That was one of the native shots, in other words the raw shots. Look at that big tree trunk on the left. That was HDR, not HDR, HDR, not HDR. Definitely changes the shot. Not doing any of the finer details here whatsoever. Not going to save it because I've saved it already before. I'm going to do one other example and finish this video. So which one shall we like the look of? I think I'm going to do the very first one, and the reason I'm going to do the first one is because it gives us quite a few challenges, I think. Where is it? This is Android Moto G4 on Android, sorry, Nugget 7.0, using the free app, but I paid for it, called Vibrance HDR, and the one we need is that one, and that one, that trolley shots one that went off to Google Maps for accessibility. So watch the build and then we'll finish and you can have a go yourself. Right, there we are, and it's changed. It's quite interesting really. Let's turn the AB. That was before on one of the shots. You see the tree looking here. If I can, I wonder if it does it this way. Just keep it there. Yeah, can you see there and there? Lots more depth, especially this area up here. There we go, that's HDR, using Vibrance HDR, and I'm trying to finish this video in my normal way, which is Vibrance HDR. Have a lovely Sunday, people.